Alright, everyone, we are going to do this meeting one more time, and hopefully that will end up with me getting something chosen. But that remains to be seen. Long story short, one of those gauges or meters for either book needs to max out as a green one, not red. And for the purpose of this event, it really doesn't matter which book gets chosen. But if we get, Melissa's book, or Tessa's, if you will, that results in a trophy. So if that's what you're into, try for that. Now I'm just going to try to speedrun this, just get to the conclusion as quickly as possible. If that doesn't work, I have it on authority that we can get to skip this puzzle. And I do not want to spend all that much time on it, so I will consider doing that. I will very likely do that if this second attempt, fails. I wonder if I can speak to... No, I can't. Never mind. Let's start the meeting. For the second time.
I have to get this meeting finished before 1 p.m. I'm sure the others are going to try and get me suggestions. I don't really care which one picks it, as long as Mr. Bishop decides quickly.
Ah, Tessa, there you are. Good. We've been waiting for you. We've saved the most important point on the agenda until you arrive. The book, Our Final Adventure, needs to be replaced.
G.S. Queen's Nothing is Possible.
Peter Smith's The Legacy.
Melissa Luna's No Progress Without Obstacles.
Very informative. Let's discuss which title you prefer. I'm sure you've all made notes. What do you think about the book, Nothing is Possible?
This book is the perfect mix of spookiness and sophistication.
Well, sure. I could agree with that.
That's right. I'm sure there's going to be a sequel soon. Should be good.
That isn't quite right.
Oh.
Might be something some people like, but most people will think it's too much.
That's not even an argument.
That's not completely true.
Well, Nothing is Possible has something going for it. What do you think about the book, No Progress Without Obstacles?
There just isn't any real atmosphere.
That's not completely true. Every answer just opens up a new question. Thrilling.
That is correct.
A flying robot is a real showstopper, full of personality.
I personally disagree, but I'm guessing that statement is meant to be truthful.
That's right.
Well, no progress without obstacles.
And just look at that, holy shit. RNG is rolling in Melissa's
About
favor.
the book, The Legacy.
Nobody knows the author. That makes it difficult to promote.
That's right. Just a classic hero's journey with dragons.
Oh, now it's my turn to be unprofessional.
That is correct.
Delightful.
We might not get through to the people who don't like fantasy, but it's good to have a target audience.
That's right.
Well, no progress without obstacles has something going for it. What do you think about the book, Nothing is Possible?
This author is world famous and highly respected. We can't miss out on that.
True-ish. That tends to draw sales.
That's right.
This one cuts deep. Something that sticks with you for a long time.
Very much up latitude.
This has absolutely no depth, just splattering blood.
No, I disagree with that.
That's not completely true.
Good. That's me solved. Very informative. We will publish Nothing Is Possible. The others just can't keep up.
A good decision,
Hey.
Mr. Bishop.
Okay. Christine, you contact the author. I want the current manuscript with all of the changes made to the last version on Tessa's desk today.
I've got to do something later. Something private, but I'll take care of this first thing tomorrow morning.
That's fine. Ethan, inform the marketing department, adjust the graphics and texts. And you, Tessa, you polish that book tomorrow. You know how much we're banking on this book's success.
Yes, of course.
Excellent. Let's get to work then.
Hey, you okay? You really gave it your all.
Hey,
You're worried the author might settle for a different publisher, aren't you?
you could say that. To be honest, I just wanted to get the meeting over.
Why? What are you up to?
It's one of Tony's colleagues' funeral today, at 2 p.m., and I have to find a way of getting there.
Oh, my condolences. That might be difficult. I can accompany you and navigate.
I'll manage. I should have enough time. Thanks.
Hey, just a technician. Nothing to thank me for.
Whatever you say.
See you later then. Time to fight some prayers.
See you. It worked! We didn't crash into the tree! I should have helped Tony with his problems instead of leaving them to me. We should have solved them together. That would have helped a lot, I think. I'm sure this so important meeting could have been postponed if I wanted it to. But I was concentrating on myself too much. But all that would have only avoided this accident. Everything would have come crashing down at some point. If I kept on with those 2 jobs.
Okay. The bells do toll. Let's just go to the church and wrap this up. Let's see. Is this going to end the game? Let's go ahead here. Almost. But we'll still get to play a bit. Yeah. You can hear me scrolling. I'm just, editing my own walkthrough as this is going on. I will do that during the cutscene and cut the microphone so you won't hear me do that. I'll be right back.
My beloved Tessa, you are my rock, my monolith. The path we took hasn't always been easy, and I suppose it won't get any easier in the future. But I know I want to take it with you, and that will solve any problems we might face together. You were afraid of this day, and I understand why. Maybe more than anyone else. We all know you as someone who takes care of everything. Someone who goes through life with courage. Who never leaves anything behind and always keeps cool in the most difficult of situations to find a solution. We love and admire you for that. Especially me, as you know. But I also know how much it takes for you to play the part of a goal-driven person who will be steadfast and immovable as a rock in an earthquake. Self-doubts and setbacks get to you, especially in your job as an author. And that just makes me love you even more. Not because you have weaknesses, but because you can still see them next to all your strengths and qualities, even though you try not to show too much of it. I'm not here today to be a burden, to be someone you have to take care of. The two of us, this relationship, shouldn't be something else for you to take care of. I want it to be a thing of mutual support. Because the more you use your strength to take the burden off others, the happier we are seeing you without those weights on your shoulder at all. Seeing you laugh, content, and free. I want to make sure you can be that way more often. Even though you won't make it easy for me. I want to fight. To be allowed to support you, so you can go through life unburdened and do what you love. Not because it's your duty, but because you want to. Let me be your cornerstone. And as a symbol of that, I'd like to give you this amulet. It contains a piece of a meteorite. It's rugged, imperfect, and it's had to go through a lot to get here. And yet it's breathtakingly beautiful. With an insane amount of effort and pain, you could turn it into something perfect. Or you could just accept that this splinter shows that it's part of something bigger, with all its imperfections. I don't need you to be a perfect rock that can withstand anything. We're both splinters that complement each other. Both of us make a we. Both of us form one monolith. Together.
And now we have the coffin instead of the wedding. That's rather a bleak transition, if you ask me.
Empty. Thank God.
Which is an improvement.
Except for the amulet Tony gave me on our wedding.
Oh, let's have a look at that amulet, actually, see if we recognize it in some way.
Anthony gave this to me on our wedding. It's a piece of meteorite.
No, it doesn't really stand out to me in a real way. Okay, well, let's just get out of here and get to the ending, shall we? Yeah, it should even fit in this video.
It could have all been avoided with small things again and again over the last few years. I should have listened to him more, trusted him more. He only wanted to help. Instead, I tried doing it alone, no matter how hard it was. And now, all the doors are closed. Is there really no way?
Typo.
It looks like his hand is grasping something, but it's empty.
Okay, maybe we should try to give him something.
Anthony, it looks like his hand is grasping something, but it's empty.
Maybe we should try giving them both something. Do we need to do anything with you?
Myself, my alter ego that I used to chase and dream, to take risks and go my own way. Maybe the part of me that doesn't want to be a part of something bigger.
Okay, well, you can get the cuddle toy.
His hand is grasped around something that I don't
I wonder what I can give Anthony.
One of Finn's books. Our condolence card with a photograph on it. I've signed it already. It's ready to go. Anthony gave this to me on our wedding. It's a piece of meteorite.
Ah, look at that. I need to give something to all three. Right. Yeah, I just looked in the walkthrough. What we are supposed to do is give the tie to Anthony and the meteorite amulet to Melissa. But I'm going to try if maybe this works. Oh, okay, no. And you won't take the amulet either? Oh, yeah, you will. Nice. No one takes the condolence cards though. Not the pen. Okay, I think this didn't work. Yeah. Okay, never mind. I'll just do it right. Take out of hand. And do the same with Melissa.
Melissa, maybe
And do it the right
that's
way.
the amulet Tony gave us on our wedding. It was supposed to remind us that we're part of something bigger. That it's okay to make mistakes and get help. Our family is what's bigger. Our family accepts our mistakes and helps us. You're a part of it. You're a part of this family. You're saying you can see a way out for yourself? For us? Even though we would have to change? Yes. But you're right too. We always wanted to be steadfast, independent and timeless. And we are. But we have to make a choice. We can either be alone and never compromise again and show everyone what we can do. Or we can be together with Anthony and Finn, which would mean compromises for all of us. I've made my decision. Independently, autonomously, in their favor. But you have to come with me. Otherwise we'll just keep fighting in here forever, never achieving anything. When we wake up, you're going to have to account for all this. And implementing and keeping these changes will be unpleasant. Fine. Let's try it.
I have yet to give Anthony the black tie though, but if you consider the other items we gave them, isn't this impressively banal? I don't know what this says about his character development, but I'm not sure I'm really approving of this, but well, in just one little case like this, I can, you know, not make a big fuss over. Choose not to make a big fuss over, I mean. And here we go. Thank you one and all who have watched this Let's Play. It is time to end it. And find out whether Mark and Core shared voice actors. I will turn off the microphone just in case, and I'll be back eventually.
You might be a good lead editor.
Well, that'd be perfect for you. You probably wouldn't have time to write your own books anymore, but I'm sure you'll be happy working on other books too. But don't just do it for the money. I'm still here too. It's not just your responsibility.
I think I understand.
Yes,
It was all inside my head.
correct. Some of it were your real memories. but you mixed up fact and fiction, made things more exciting. It was a long road of self-discovery before you could admit it to yourself. I'm glad to see you've come through. Who knows what might have happened to you? We couldn't risk confronting you with the truth. You had to find it out for yourself.
Tony and Finn, are they...
You can come in now.
Mommy!
Easy, Finn. How are you feeling? Do you remember, well, everything?
Yes, I think so. I know. All about the accident, and that I'm not flying around in space. I am so sorry for everything. Mark, he
survived, even in better condition than you.
I'm so glad. Tony, I have to tell you something.
It's okay. Mark told me about your book.
I had thrown myself into writing so much. The accident. None of this would have happened if I had gone to the funeral with you in time.
That's not the point, Tessa. It's alright.
I thought I had lost you. Not only now, but for a long time. Because of my behavior.
I would never blame you for wanting to do what you love. You've written and designed worlds, lived your dream. I understand that.
But I kind of lost control of it.
Well, that's why you should have talked to me. I would have helped you, supported you. Together, we would have found a solution.
Thank you, Tony. Let's talk in peace as soon as I get home.
Mama?
Yes, honey?
Dad said you got lost. In your head, I mean.
That's one way of putting it.
I knew you'd find your way home, like you always do. You always knew a way to end the stories you wrote, and when they're ready, you always came to me. So I wasn't scared.
Now I am completely back again, with you.
Will you buy me the new toy spaceship you promised me now?
Absolutely.
Yeah. That, as they say, is that. Ultimately, a story about healing. Oh, I'll read. Jesus, I missed it. God damn it. I'm gonna have to look to the main menu. Oh. Okay, and yeah, there we go. Wait, are you telling me I can't check the credits? Oh. Okay, well, yeah. This credit section is very short. I thought it would be longer. Apparently Animation Arts did this on a very small team. I appreciate the final result, but I'm not going to pretend that I do not have at least some degree of concern for the longevity of the studio. Yeah, you kinda have to admit that the cutscene animations, they were very much stuck in the 90s tech, 90s animation fidelity, character models and all that. Like I said before, well, I hope I said it anyway, that in itself is certainly fine. The problem I had with it is it's like the studio hasn't developed technically beyond like the Secret Files games they released, what, almost 20 years ago? I mean, developed technically in terms of more refined tools, more capable engines, cutscene rendering. Yeah. It's just, I was hoping the game would be more modern in terms of the tools used for producing it, which is not to say that I did not enjoy the game. I absolutely stand by my statement that this is far and away my favorite game in Animation Arts' entire catalog. I do recommend it, but I don't think it is a 5 out of 5 game. Yeah, I really don't think that I have anything more to say. Yeah, I have noticed that it's almost becoming a meme on YouTube to remark about YouTubers quitting. I just I just want to be very clear that I am not even considering quitting. However, you may have noticed that I am sometimes a bit slower to pick up, new Let's Plays. And the simple truth with that is I just don't play very many new games that I haven't played before that I want to make Let's Plays of. That is, well, mostly a matter of time, to be perfectly honest. I mean, I'm, I have The Last Story, which I bought a second-hand collector's edition of, actually. That was the only copy I could find. It's sitting in my Wii U, and it's been sitting there for I don't know how many years now. And I, well, obviously, I have the disc in my Wii U. I kind of want to play the damn game. I have not had the time because there's always been something new that I wanted to play, and, well, or just that got in the way somehow, and yeah, then I got stuck on something and semi-rage quit, just walked away, did something else, and yeah, one thing led to another, and now I've almost completed Theatre Rhythm, the final bar line in between. But I'm not going to quit. I may be some time in there may be a considerable delay between this episode and me starting a new complete Let's Play. But in the meantime, I still have that Saturn Shenanigans series going on. Still have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games. 9, count them, that I actually bought from a reproduction site in 2022. And I fully intend to do some more of that Saturn Shenanigans with those games, just to, pop them in an emulator, play them for a bit, and just, oh, well, okay, this was delightfully weird, or whatever it is my impression is, and yeah. That is the plan going forward. That said, there is that Last Campfire game I tried out. I tried the PC version, thinking about getting it on the Switch and playing it through there. Kind of want to make a Let's Play of that game. But then I also at some point need to, finish Button Kaitos. I'm about, I think, nearly halfway through Button Kaitos 1. And, well, of course, then there's the rest of that game, and then there's Button Kaitos 2 to follow that up with. Or to precede that one. I've been told it's a prequel, not a direct sequel. Yeah. Anyway. Either way slice it, I'm going to keep playing games with the time I have on hand. And yeah, that will be the final word. Thank you for your time, and I hope you stay tuned for whatever comes next.